I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't feel like you want. Some tell me that it's not enough. I promise you're over us. So think I might do for you if you just let me. If you just let me. If you just let me.
Yo, the Casamata head. Yo, the Casamata head.
I'll give you things you didn't feel like you want. Some tell me that it's not enough. I promise you're over us. So think I might do for you if you just let me. If you just let me. If you just let me.
Yo, the Casamata head.
Burn Live. Welcome everybody. Burn Live, y'all. How are y'all doing? Burn Live. Murray Wiley keeping y'all connected. Hashtagging these red eyes, changing the viewer eye red, keeping underage, smoking off of social media, killing myself for your entertainment, sitting here with friends and family, starting a conversation. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening when you see this. I know this is a more of an evening show later on in the day. And look at here, I didn't even prepare nothing correctly. How y'all doing? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Brown Live show. I appreciate people stopping through. Sorry I wasn't fully ready like I was supposed to, but I'm here. I'm here. We're here tonight. We're here today. Last couple of days, I have actually been on Instagram talking on Instagram to a lot of people, getting the word out, what I do and what I like to do, what I'm trying to establish here. So I have been doing the Instagram thing. So it's been cool. It's been nice. It's been a little different adventure. It's been a little bit different adventure because y'all get to talk to different people. I've been in totally different marijuana weed groups talking and trying to be adventurous, trying to get the word out of what we do over here on this page and what kind of conversations we do have. Shout out to Blazing 2020, Cannabis Conservative, and Burn Live for letting me open up the doors and let me go podcasting on their channel. Just got to give a shout out to those who let me podcast. Simple Fresh Sleepwear.com is another place where you can go get your shopping on for luxury and adult toys and pleasure. Go check that out over there. That's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, over here, and I do mean over here, it's a laid back conversational time. We sit back, we conversate on things that matter. I got this new program that I've been trying out to try to make shorts, and I did a 2 hour show. I uploaded it. It made me some videos, and it didn't give me what I was told expected. Did it do its job? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I can honestly say yes, it did do its job. Uh, it cost way more than what people have led on to be. They made me think that it was gonna be cheap. Something that's was it a you pay a reasonable price and you're able to do what you need to do and stuff like that. So that's what the influence I was under. That's not how it works. Totally. Now it does upload. It does upload videos. It does make video shorts simple for you, but you got to pay for how many hours that you use. And that's the killer part for me. Pay for how many hours. If I would have known that I got to pay for the hours and that structure, I wouldn't have did it. The program works excellent. It's just paying for the extra hours that technically I cannot afford at the moment seems to be the problem for me. I'm gonna try it out a little bit longer just to see how it works and see if it plans out and works out a little bit better in my favor. I hope it does. I really do. I think it's a pretty cool program to work on. It's just, yeah, costs a little bit more than what I expected. But in the same token, by it costs more than expected. When I do learn how to do it and I perfect my going live and talking to everybody and breaking down subjects and how long do I want to try to average out a subject, then yes, it will work. It'll finally work in my favor. I can do shows, edit it on there, go to work, come back, upload a couple of shows to different platforms and stuff like that. And then yeah, we can go on about our program, have a good day and stuff like that. That sounds wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, in news that's not too big and not too heavy, I did have this conspiracy theory. Um, I did have this conspiracy theory with my cousin. We was talking about cloning And some people think that it's not cloning for real, and I think there's cloning real. Thank you for hashtagging those red eyes. You know we changing the viewers irate, keep her underage, smoking off social media. That's what we do over here. I highly appreciate it. So I was talking about cloning because I thought it was a very interesting subject, and then just shooting the breeze, talking the wind, just hey, what do you think is fake? What do you think is real? What do you think is, what I'm saying, in this type of category? And then a video came across my feed, which amazingly struck me out of the blue. It really came across my feed that even there's a lot of people in the rap game. It's a lot of people in the rap game that believe that cloning has been around, been doing this stuff, thizzle, and stuff like that. So that really amazes me, and I wonder who wrote the book of love. Wonder if I can bring that up. Now my problem is I can't remember, did I see it on Facebook, Instagram, or what in the life written sentences was I watching it on? I was not really totally prepared for this, y'all. It was just one of those days sitting back chilling. And I was like, you know what? I want to smoke. I'm gonna go live with the crew. And yeah, I'm here. So that was one of the groups, one of the things I was looking up. Y'all know when y'all look up shorts on Facebook and they come across I come across the weirdest thing. Now on YouTube, let me rephrase that. On YouTube, it is a lot more easier to come up on politician things, but on Facebook, it does seem like I do have the most weirdest controversy things to talk about, or cloning and all the weird stuff come up on that. Hey, I know it's been a while since I've been on here. I appreciate the love, y'all. Man, getting on here to conversate with people every day is not easy. And I'm trying to break away. Oh shit. See, I'm trying to break away from talking about politics all the time. I just want to come over here and conversate with you guys, and maybe smoke some weed, have a good conversation, and do check out in the comments and see what y'all have to say in the comments. What's going on in the news? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Hey, y'all might have heard some things that are more amazing than me. And like I said, I've been on Instagram promoting my page, promoting this page, promoting you, promoting us for the last couple of days, going into people's group chats, talking, sparking up good conversations. I was just talking to a dude, RUG, y'all, RUG on Instagram is a group, roll up gang, and pretty cool group. I got to meet. Their specialty is rolling up blunts and talking about things. One of the co-founders is from Florida. Cool dude. So go check him out on Instagram, y'all. Tell him that the Burn Live sent you. He might remember you. Some people did remember me up in there. They was like, hey, I seen him around here and there. I try to, stick my face in a little bit of everywhere, especially where I am accepted. I have really learned the hard way that if I'm not accepted in a place that, I don't need to be there, I would just remove myself. It's not really that big of an issue with me no more. I'm not trying to be the fit in guy no more. Kind of was never trying to be the fit in club. I always was dedicated to trying to find my own lane. Like, where do I fit in? Where do I fit in society? What things matter to me? And how can I help me and my friends and family grow into becoming a better family? Now, look, I share a lot of content where I share my content out on Facebook. That's the only place where I can really get a good share out is on Facebook. They just put me on another 6-day holdout, which is fucking stupid. So they put me on another 6-day holdout. Don't want me out here sharing my content. I did not follow the community guideline, which they don't tell you fully the guideline, or I didn't take the time out to read it. However you want to look at it, I feel like I share out to some of the same groups all the time. I run the same commercials. I run the same ads. I really don't try to change what I got going on or with the format. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know I got something cooking, I do something that I truly like doing. So I'm not trying to change the format. And now that my Facebook page, just the Facebook page, y'all, I can really explain this too. Not my YouTube. My YouTube is so pretty good. I get a lot more comments going on YouTube than I do Facebook. But y'all gotta check this out, man. More now that I got back just to the hundreds. I got it takes maybe 2 or 3 days. I got maybe 100 people up there on Facebook that don't watch my stuff. I cannot get past 25. I can't get to 50 people on YouTube to watch. Now that's hard. I do understand that, a lot of people got better quality for as camera views, and they stick to the true guidelines of what YouTube wants them to do. They nice, they presentable, they got clean stories. So I understand that and I get that. And I sort of try to follow those guidelines, not that very well. Me personally, love talking about those things that you be like, just hold on. Maybe I'll talk about it. It's a little controversial. Um, I was talking to the dude, he's from Florida. I was like, yeah, man, I love your governor. You know what I'm saying? Governor Sanchez is a good guy. And if you would have sat back and just sat there and listened to the man talk, you see how he was just like, uh I don't know what to say. I kind of don't want to say nothing. I don't want to mess up my audience. I don't know how my audience feel about DeSantis. DeSantis in Florida has done some good things for as the woke agenda, but then he don't rub the black community the right way by there have been videos or articles coming out saying that he wants to get rid of racism out in Florida and stuff like that. So I do understand when you're in that realm how you're like, I don't know if I should be promoting myself like that or not. And like I said, I do get it and I do understand. Hopefully that I got to share my story out, go live. Maybe he'll see that, come up in here, say hi, what's up, and stuff like that. You know, come in here. I would just like for him to come in here and just put RUG. So you know what I'm saying? I know what group that is. If any group out there, I met you on live, I met you from somewhere, I think you should start representing where I met you from, where you came from. I think that'd be a cool aspect, especially if I met you on Instagram and stuff. Shout out to you and stuff like that. Hey, that sounds like a good name for a stream. The Truth Stream. I I cannot say that I'm a true stream like that. I just try to bring up articles and things that, like, boom, like, hey, you can't deny that people are talking about it. You can't deny that this happened. Um, you just can't
So I
deny things
received a
that happens that goes on in life, and that's what I try to bring to the forefront and to the table and stuff like that. And being in my community being a black guy, okay, let's put it like that. Being a black guy, um it's like I have these guidelines that I never knew nothing about, that all of a sudden that I have to abide by and follow by. I have to think that white people are racist. I have to think these things. Do I believe in these things? Hell to the fuck no.
to your
I
question.
don't. I don't.
uh,
So when I'm out here, exposing people and thoughts. And what I like to do, y'all, when I'm out here exposing the government, it seems like it's a problem for Facebook. And I understand because Elon Musk just told a newscaster like, yo, if people don't want to like my stuff and people don't want to promote them, F them, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather lose $1 million in sponsorship and keep my dignity and keep freedom of speech. And that's what I believe that Bookface does to me with the freedom of speech, or whatever these groups that don't like me. If a group, like I said, man, I share most of my content out on Facebook. I have a big share out. I have a decent audience. I have a very small audience, y'all. 100 people. You know what I'm saying? 100 people. Now I got 214 subscribed people on YouTube, and I can only get maybe 8 of them to come glance and see what I got going on. Thank you for all the comments that you're putting up here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate. Now that's what I got going on there. That's how that's rocking, right? That's how that's rocking. But Bookface, I got a bigger audience. You know what I'm saying? I got a bigger audience. I got a lot more people that engage with me and on Facebook, but I get more restriction. I get vandalized a lot more. I feel like my camera's crooked. But then when I sit up here and getting to exposing my black people for the ignorance and the stupidity that we go through, I lose my audience from that too. Ladies and gentlemen, don't nobody from my black community like how I talk. I done lost girlfriends, and I'm proud to say this. I have no problems. I don't care the backlash. It's not like somebody's gonna come try to check me or punk me. So I can basically talk about anything and everything, you know what I'm saying, just keeping it truthful and real. So me talking about this, me up here exposing a mayor like this guy right here, you know what I'm saying, for the dumbness and the stupidity and the buttock stuff that he says. And I'm gonna play this so you can get to understand what I'm talking about, and let me say, like, yo, the stuff that he says on here are wrong. I'm wrong. Like I said, I lost a girlfriend for speaking up and trying to help out my community. I lost a good friend. I lost trap buddies. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it did affect me for a second when I lost a trap buddy. I'm like, damn, I really lost trap buddies. No, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker straight did the so-called stab me behind my back. I don't know what happened, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here today to expose and smoke and chill and talk. That's all I want to do is smoke, chill, and talk. Smoke, chill, and talk. But since I had to do this, I had to bring up this video real quick just to show an example of what I'm talking about to people that I was watching them right now. And what I mean by exposing. Listen, this is the mayor of Chicago. He wants to admit that if you see crime in Chicago and they're young and black, do not lock them up. They just got problems, just got issues. We need to sit up here somehow and try to solve this and keep this out. This is what this guy says and means and been speaking since he got in office. I promise you it's going down like this. YouTube, I thank y'all for all the comments. I thank y'all for rocking with me. Bookface, what's going on? See, the reason why my Bookface is not popping because I couldn't share this out. But Bookface, where you at? Where you at, Bookface? So YouTube, Bookface, check this out. Listen to this statement.
That's being discussed in Congress. And when you want some limits placed on the flow of migrants from other cities and states?
Well, it has to be better coordination. You know, what we've seen
Hello,
is a very
Krista, how you
raggedy
doing?
form instituted by right-wing extremism Everyone knows that the right-wing extremism in this country has targeted democratically ran cities. And quite frankly, they've been very intentional about going after democratically ran cities that are led by people of color. And their whole motivation is to create disruption and chaos, because that's what that particular party.
First things first, that's incorrect. Let me reiterate that. Texas, Arizona, New Mexico sent psychum seekers to states where they wanted, and they approved psychum. Where did they approve that stuff at? Chicago, New York City, Massachusetts. Oh shit, northern cold ass states. So yes, Texas sent their asses up there. I just want to get that understood, y'all. Let's keep it going.
Has been about. Right? This is the same political party that did not want to accept that President Obama was actually an American. It's a
Republican Party accepting that Barack Obama was an American. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all can go look this up, and you can go look this up. I don't have to look this up. I factually know this. Who started that rumor was the Democratic Party. Yes, indeed. The Democratic Party, when Hillary Clinton ran against Obama, she went out there and said that he wasn't full American. He was Muslim. He's from another country. And she never went deep enough to prove it. But she did start that rumor. So that started from the Democratic Party. Now, Republican side of the party, only person that ran with that, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump. And I believe he ran for it just because the Democrat Party ran for it and it wasn't proven. As soon as it was proven, he denounced it. He truly denounced it.
same Republican right-wing extremism that stormed the Capitol. It's the same right-wing extremism that refuses to accept the results of the Civil War.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hopefully that y'all got y'all blunts rolled. I hope y'all smoking on a bong. I hope y'all got some good dabs. Hope y'all got some good weed. I really do. Because if you can put down in the comments the real reason why you think the Democratic Party freed slaves here in America, I'll wait. But if you're sitting on here and you know for a fact, like I know for a fact, it was the Republican Party that freed slaves here in America, pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back, because I'm tired of the ignorance. I'm tired of the stupidity that Democratic Party keep running and keep, oh man, it was the Democrats that freed slaves. When, what year, what time, and who signed off for it? And that's how easy it should be if the Democratic Party did this. This is why I get in trouble from my black community. Lay off the brother, capiche? This is what I keep hearing. Lay off the brother. He's just a brother. Do y'all know that this brother right here, Brandon Johnson is his name, is a school teacher? Yes, he was a school teacher before he became a history teacher. I just learned that AOC, which I know y'all don't know who that is, but she's another Democratic senator for the New York district area. She was a bartender before she became anything. So Democrat Party let damn near anybody in, long as they have this weird ass agenda that they abide by. But this is what I defend on, because this is a Democratic ran party with an idiot that runs the party, a man that wants crime all over the city. This is what I stand up for. And also I advocate potheads for gun license. I really believe in pothead for gun license. I do appreciate that. Nick. Appreciate the comments. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Finna fire in the hole. I know we just get into it. I know we just get into this. We just get into it, but this guy right here, y'all. I had to, I had to at least bring up this story. I knew I was gonna bring up this story. I don't know what else story I'm bringing up after this, but I did know I was gonna bring up this story. When I first heard this, I was like, I got to talk about this. I got to, man.
It's raggedy. It's disrespectful. It's mean spirited. It's an unclean spirit, quite frankly. And so I got you. I got you. I just want to make sure that people understand what we're facing. That's why it's so important that the faith community is leaning in this moment. And so what I've said, there has to be better coordination. Look, Pastor Will Hall, who's also an alderman of the 6th Ward, visited.
You sit the pastor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I heard a story. I heard a story about pastors and the reason why they do the things they do, they act the way they act. And while you have not ever seen a pastor put anything useful in the community, but they ask for communion, they ask for tithe and offering all the time. That is what amazes me. When you do stuff like that, when you sit up there and ask for stuff like that, and Dr. Umar is the person that actually brought that up. I don't know if I can actually find it. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find
Everyone,
that.
hang
real
on.
quick.
I'm mad. Daddy.
I'm gonna see if I can find that. I'm trying to find the short, y'all. If I can find the short, I found the article where he talks about it, but I don't know if he says what I think he said. So we're just gonna go off into it. I found the article.
This holiday, instantly get up to $300 off on all new smartphones with Cox Mobile.
This is what I'm calling out for the black community.
Stop what you doing! Hey!
This is what I'm calling out to the black community. This is the stuff that I'm saying. We got to call it out. I'm not trying to just say that black community is bad and the white community is great and Mexican community is better. No, I just want to point out, and I don't care what race goes on. I'm just trying to point out the facts of what really goes on in the United States of America. Things that we can actually change and make better for each other. Now, if that's wrong, then sue me. Sue me if that's wrong. Because that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I would like to do. That is my intentions. That is my intentions. Is to do that. Okay? Hey, let's grow this community, bro. Let's go. Hey, help me grow this community. I go live almost every day. I try to wait a couple of days if I don't have nothing to talk about exclusively, like really can hold on a conversation for at least an hour and a half. At least an hour and a half. I'm not coming on here. Because I would love to just go live for 2 hours. That's my main objective. Is to go live for 2 hours, give you a good podcast show, share this out with some people that you think are interested, and let's get it going. Let's get it popping up in here. That's what I would like to do. I got a chair. I got an extra mic right here. I got an extra mic for people, for special guests. If people want to come and be a guest and talk on here, hit me up. If you know what I'm saying. If you want to be a co-host, I am looking for co-hosts now, ladies and gentlemen. I've been looking for a co-host for a minute. For a minute. Y'all give me a second. I'm finna turn off this heat. It is kicking my ass. It's working well.
He started with Christ in 12. You see what it is today, the largest religion on the face of the earth. You understand me? So we don't need everybody. Not all the people. We need the right people. Jesus Christ was not a pacifist.
Not at all.
You understand me?
Not at all.
Jesus Christ was not. He was very much aggressive. He challenged the authority.
Woo.
He challenged the elders of the Sanhedrin. Jesus Christ was an alpha male.
Yeah.
He wasn't no passive Negro.
Passive Negro. That's what he's finna say. Like I said, man, when it comes to weird things and things that go on, this is not the actual article that I was looking for. He was actually talking about how the churches take the money from the community and don't give nothing back, don't start no schools, don't start no daycare, things that we need in the black community because the black community is so-called poor. That's one thing I thought I was looking for to advocate. And I believe in that. I believe in churches should start building more in the community, especially these poor communities, of things that are more resource. I think the church and the community would get more beneficial. The church want to make money. The community needs more daycare, better daycare, affordable daycare. So probably be the better terminology, affordable daycare. So let's make affordable daycare for those who can't afford daycare. And I guarantee the community go, people for daycare, that means women will be able to go out and look for jobs, men too. It's not just women, men too. And we can do that. But we gotta hold the churches accountable. We can't just do it on our own. It's not just gonna happen overnight. We gotta hold everybody accountable for it. If we don't do that, we're lost. All right. Now that's why I stopped the real short, because I know somebody was probably watching like, dog, we getting into church, we getting into religion. Like, no, we're not getting into religion. I'm not trying to get that far into religion. I just believe if churches are going to be in the community, they need to start supporting the community, or churches can leave. Because I do believe, y'all, we can look this up. Y'all can look this up together. You know what I'm saying? We used to have, back in the day, church used to be made for it to help the community collect rent for your property. You didn't know that, you didn't know that. Yeah. What's up, Nick? What we got? Then your son. Hey, you know what's crazy, y'all? Everybody that's on YouTube right now, you commented. I highly appreciate it. Please keep it up for me. Because when they see on YouTube all the Facebook messaging, they don't like that. I have got private message like, I didn't know you was going live on YouTube and Facebook. I go live on both at the same time, and I like to share both of the comments, but I could never get the audience up to where I get both feedback from both sides. It's always having a good YouTube day, or I have a good Facebook day. You know what I'm saying? It always rock like that. But YouTube, keep it up, yo. Keep it up. Trust me when I say Facebook does not like. Oh shit, engineer in the house. If y'all don't go check out Nitro Villain, baby, boy making beats. I seen the trailer, man. Hey, I seen the trailer. I really, really did. I seen the trailer. Hi, Paul. How you doing, Paul? Welcome to the show. So, yes, I'm able to call out names now for people because, I guess I got people subscribing, starting to come back, starting to feel good. Now to get back into the subject, what we was talking about, y'all. Like I said, I'm not going to always keep playing these videos because they be hating. They don't really be hating, but they be hating. But to get into another subject, you know what I'm saying? I guess we're gonna lay off the black community and the churches and how they're not helping. And that's probably why, just to go a little bit further, that's probably why a lot of people are atheists now. They be like, because I was giving all my time to the churches, I was giving all my money to the church, and I was broke. When I stopped believing in the church and started getting to the church, I had money in my pocket. And see, that's the main mentality. That's the mentality people have and are dealing with in society, because you know why? They looking at what's going on. It's like a lot of people technically don't have faith or don't have time. Let me rephrase that. People don't have time to put their faith in something because they got too much stuff to deal in front of them. Now, is that the right way? I'm not here to say. I know when I have problems, like the little problem I'm going through right now, I know I was told to put my faith into God and leave it all in His hands, and He would take care of it for me. That's what I was told to do, and so that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm going to do. All right, y'all, check this out. I'm finna go look up a quick marijuana story real fast, because this is a marijuana group. We want to learn about a little marijuana laws that's going on. Yo, I discovered a good story the other day. It was about Australia and how they're trying to progress their marijuana laws. But first thing first, they said they thinking about the criminals and the black market. They want to make sure the drug dealers become legal dealers. I have not heard that in United States of America at all. I believe that's one of the most beautifulest things to start off with. I believe that's one of the first things that we need to start off with. Secondly, I believe that you need to be able to have your gun license and marijuana license. So far, I heard it's only official in one state. If that's official in one state, you best believe I'm finna head to that state. And on my way down there, we need to do that. Please like, follow, and share if you're enjoying this content at the moment. Y'all, I just want to put that out there. It was beautiful when I seen that story. Now, I do got this marijuana story right here. I don't know how beautiful it is, but we will go over it since I got a audience up here. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I appreciate Facebook. Y'all kind of joining me. YouTube, y'all see y'all looking beautiful. Let's go. Oh,
marijuana. However, Enton says the feds typically don't get involved in these cases, leaving states.
what? Hold on.
It is a story we have been following through on. Voters chose to legalize recreational marijuana on Election Day, and here we are just a week away from that new law going into effect.
Now, you're not going to be able to run out and immediately buy marijuana in a store. The cannabis division has to be established, has to write the rules. That means it's estimated you will not be able to buy from Ohio stores for about 1 year.
Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trout.
Stop playing. If Ohio State just went recreational, but you trying to tell me they recreational law will not kick in for a whole nother year? What? If y'all don't copy and paste from another state real quick and get this shit popping, get that money flowing. A lot of other countries see us and see the progress that we have been working on and be like, yes, I want to join that community. I want to be like that country. A lot of country is watching us, y'all. YouTube, we is popping today, YouTube. Bookface, y'all better catch up. Bookface, share this out to your friends. Tell them we trying to win. We trying to see who's gonna be the most. We're gonna get more Facebooks up in here, more YouTube. So far, hey, it's a close race. It's only 3-2, y'all. I'm just gonna keep it real. It's only 3-2, but hey, we got it popping up in here, y'all. But back to this. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? What are you waiting for? If y'all don't hurry up and open up these laws and get this shit popping, okay, Edwin, you got something to share, my partner? Now, this is what I like. This is what I like. This is what I like right here. Somebody share something, and I'm finna share it on my live stream as they just shared it with me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going down.
Monatomic gold and colloidal silver, we create something called the elixir of life. So they would extract the oil from the marijuana, and they would mix it with colloidal silver and monoatomic gold. This is aurum powder that they discovered underneath some of the temples. And so the combination of those two things together, it creates this thing that actually heals organs, increases the processing power of the human mind. It kills bacteria and viruses in the bloodstream. Wow. It's just an incredible thing. And so they would give it to what they call the heroes of old, or the savants. And these were these huge Anunnaki beings. It was only exclusively just for them. Nobody else could get access to it.
You believe marijuana is not from Earth.
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
They created this thing called the marijuana, but they didn't call
Dang, I thought I was gonna pause.
what it does to you, and they utilize it for a healing mechanism. They actually said, we combine this with monatomic gold and colloidal silver, we create something called the elixir of life. So
how you pause that? Damn.
You believe marijuana is not from
There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna leave it up like that for a second. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. All right, y'all. Y'all see the question. Y'all see the question. Marijuana is not from Earth. What do y'all think about that rumor? Or do y'all just want to hear my opinion? Y'all just want me to elaborate. I don't know. What? Hold on. Yeah, this was why I'm having an interesting day today. I noticed y'all can't. Ain't that a blimp?
Earth.
There we go. There we go. I don't know, y'all. I do believe that marijuana is definitely a medicine. I believe that its healing factors hasn't reached its peak yet. We don't know the true expertise of what marijuana does for the body. True indeed. I'm with that. But yet again, my man's right here, my guy, and I could be wrong, so don't say that I'm correct on speaking on this. Don't say I'm correct on speaking on this. But my guy, how he speaks, it sounds UFO-ish. And yet again, I don't know if y'all established something or we have established a world yet. And y'all can go look this up and send it to me on Facebook or Instagram. Private message me, and as you see, I will play the video live, especially if it's exclusive, especially for a quick conversation. But it's hard for me to believe about aliens out there in space, flying around, dropping off pounds of weed, tons of weed to America and say, grow this shit right here. And we ain't flew out into space. It's 2023, ladies and gentlemen, and they still using helium balloons to put satellites in the sky. There's still reports of satellites getting falling out the sky. Satellites ain't even in the sky for real. So how in the futuristic foreign George Jetson Star Trek The Next Generation is aliens getting in this planet? How are they getting here if we can't get out there? I'm confused. I'm confused. And if the moon landing wasn't real, because y'all know that's still a hypothesis, y'all know that might not have been real. Y'all know this weed ain't that damn strong that got me sitting up here being hallucinal. Let's not play these reindeer games. Nobody's Rudolph, okay? So stop playing. Where, how, and when did the aliens get here? How did they get here? So you would have to tell me that aliens are teleporting here to Earth. That's more believable than you telling me that they're flying here to Earth, ladies and gentlemen. I know I sound crazy. I sound like I need to be in a straitjacket. Hey, prove me wrong, and we can have a conversation on this channel. We can have a cannabis session on this channel. What's up? But tell me, how are they getting here, or how are they leaving? And why ain't we discover this? And y'all be like, okay, the government got so. Oh, the government always got something bigger than what. It's always the government. It's always the government. The government got it. You know that. Stop playing with me, Mike. You know the government is doing it. Okay. So my guy said, let's listen to it again about just the marijuana.
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
They created this thing called the marijuana, but they didn't call it marijuana. They call it something else, but it has the same characteristics when they describe what it does to you, and they utilize it for a healing mechanism. They actually said, we combine this with monatomic gold and colloidal silver, we create something called the elixir of life. So
I can't even pronounce them big ass words. I can't even pronounce the words. I tried. I'm trying to see if I can rewind. I can't even rewind it.
they would extract the oil from the marijuana and they would mix it with colloidal silver and monoatomic gold. This is aurum powder that they
Monatomic
discovered
gold.
underneath some of the temple. And so the combination of those two things together, it creates this thing that actually heals organs, increases.
So you trying to tell me that I can sit up here and dab with monatomic gold? I can sit up here and extract the oil, because you know what we're gonna do with it? We're gonna put it in a vape pen because it's oil. We're gonna vape the shit out that motherfucker. Huh? If that's what we're gonna do, we are the aliens. We are the aliens. That is hard for me to grasp. Is like, okay, if we're the aliens, then we're just test dummies to see what to explore what war tactics, growth, humidity, see how far the mind can go, see how corrupted we are. What if we're the aliens? What is our evolution? That's a word. I should just go ahead and just put it all in one big lump sum. What is our evolution? If we are the aliens, do that mean the dinosaurs was the aliens at first? Dinosaurs was aliens at first. They roamed around the world. They did pretty good. They never evolved at all, so people got kind of pissed off, mad at them. They was like, you know what, y'all not doing that. Y'all not going nowhere. Y'all not being who y'all need to be. So, bow, we're gonna get rid of you. Okay, we get rid of the dinosaurs and we're gonna start all over. Now, I guess we had these cavemen up here. They was chilling. They was chilling for a second, bros. You know, they was like, hey, we gonna start all over with these guys. And we're gonna start all over, and we're gonna create them, and we're gonna create tribes, and we're gonna create miracles. So we are the aliens. You think we were more involved back then than now? That's a good question, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. If you look at the Bible and read the Bible, it was a lot of things that happened back then that were miracles, that were hard to explain. We didn't get it. We didn't understand it. Some things, you know what I'm saying, we never going to discover. There were a whole race of people that was so-called wiped off the earth. Just like the dodo bird. There are 20 dogs. There are 20 dogs. We looked it up when I had my special guest that aren't around no more. That wiped out the face of the earth. That's that statement right there, ladies and gentlemen. If you read that, I should have left it up there. I really should have. It's morally true. I cannot knock that. I am with that and I'm down for that. But the question is, if we're the only ones that do what we do on this planet, what evolves around us to watch over us? What's on the other side of that Antarctica wall that we can't discover? So are our creators on the outskirts of that wall in Antarctica? And they're out here to let us know like what type of species we could have been if we did right. What are we, to cast out humans because we did something wrong and we got put here on this planet and within these 192 countries that we got all corrupted and all mixed together, ladies and gentlemen? When it comes to thinking about this alien, it's a lot of rabbit holes to really jump down. It's like, what rabbit hole do I want to jump down today to figure out what type of species, animal collision have I gotten myself into? Where in the heaven or hell did I come from? What's new? What's old? What
They extract the oil from.
You believe marijuana?
It's like, what is the functionality of life? You know, is our start as good as our ending? Is our beginning just as cool as our end? If we living in a world to where our worlds is like this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying that there's another group live and they use StreamYard just like me and they got a nice little audience. Happy Nippy something. Now, I would try to look for this group. I promise you. Bow. Okay. Let's hear it. Let's listen in and see what they talk about, y'all. This is what I be talking about, y'all. When I sit up here and I watch other streamers stream, this is what I should start doing. Like, this is what I be talking about. I watch other streamers stream and they got an audience. They probably be popping and they ain't talking about jack shit. But I talk about things that matter. I talk about things that we need to invest in. I talk about consequences. We talk about aliens. I talk about politics. I talk about shit, life. But you won't catch me just sitting up here, just looking at the screen, absolutely doing nothing.
I like Greek yogurt too.
But that thing like that be popping. Come on, man. We sitting up here. We're gonna watch them
Like,
for
We're
a
not
second.
playing Greek yogurt unless you have something
Look,
going
my audience left because they
oh
like,
yeah, no,
what
I'll
is
just
going
eat.
on here?
I'll eat the plain vanilla Greek yogurt.
No, no bananas.
You tried it.
Al says no bananas. I don't think I
Strawberry
like
banana.
bananas in my yogurt.
Look, I'll be like, I'm live watching y'all live.
And I'll be fuck that shit.
So I put this comment up there. Let's see their reaction.
All right, let me get this motherfucking food.
Let's see if we get a reaction. I should have just
So,
started
Michael.
with- Okay, cool.
Hi, Michael.
What up, Mike?
We're watching your comments.
Oh shit. She said, we're watching your comments. So at least they do look at the comments.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
What do y'all talk about? See, I need to be up in that motherfucker with them. I would have that motherfucker rock.
You only do Greek yogurt?
I be talking for real. That comment been up there for a whole minute.
Man, shut your bougie ass up. I mean, whatever kind of yogurt. Yoplait, Danimals, I don't give a fuck. The ones you can get for 30 cents.
Heck nah. Let's see what's going on there on Bookface, y'all. Oh shit.
Back to this one.
See, this is, you see all that equipment he got, boy, he better have a live show.
But somehow it got unhitched. I never thought my heart could be had, but now I'm caught and I'm kind of glad to be bewitched. Bewitched.
I wonder what he got popping over there, y'all. Look, man, his comments going up too.
My heart was under lock and key, but somehow it got unhitched.
Okay, that might be a radio show. Okay, what? And these are my videos. So that was what's up, man. Discussion about breakup. Now, that's one thing I don't want to sit up here and just discuss about is about no damn breakup. I am not doing that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. As I strode, I don't see nobody else live. I was just, we're just trying something different, seeing what was popping over there on the Bookface level. I was just seeing what was going on over there, see if anything was popping. I don't normally do that. Like I said, tonight it was just a good conversation. I was just gonna sit on here and talk with you guys. And look, I done got past my first hour. I did one small little political story just to let people know what we talked about. We had some good conversation, had some people up in here. It was one beautiful thing. And what I just was showing you, for the people that just came here, I had seen this group on Bookface and they was live and they just sitting there talking about absolutely nothing. And I was like, that kills me when people sit on there and talk about absolutely nothing and expect that you get an audience. When I sit up here and have all types of conversation, talk about things that actually go on, bring up the news, bring up things like that, and nobody wants to stick around, like niggas leave like bad habits. But I'm like, man, let's sit up here and smoke. Well, I mean, what are you smoking on too? And no, I don't ask people, man, what strain you smoking on? Because there's a gazillion strains. It's not like I'm finna go look for the strain that you smoking on and nothing like that. Now, if people want to put in the comments, hey man, you smoking on this, you talking about this public, but I'm smoking on some cherry haze. Well, boom, I'm gonna give you a good shout out. You know what I'm saying? We smoked on some cherry haze while we talking about some news. That's what's up, you know. All right, you know what I'm saying? Now, if I get a lot of that, I'll turn it into like I take a dab every time we give a shout out to somebody that talks about a strain. I think that's cool. I think that's new. But yet again, I gotta build an audience, and then when I build an audience, I will start something like that. And you know, that's how we're gonna rock on that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Give me a thumbs up. If you think it's a bad idea, give me a thumbs down. Put it in the comments with you. Would you love to come in here and tell me what weed strain you smoking on so you can see me take a dab and kill myself for your entertainment? Yeah. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I want to hear some instrumentals in the background. I love listening to instrumentals in my background. Yeah. We're going into the second half, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into the second half. Excuse me. I'm gonna talk a little bit, and then I'm probably bring up a little video or something. Unless I get into a conversation, then I need a video to explain myself. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I know what's finna do. Yo. All right, hold on. Let me speak on that in a second. I'm tripping. I just wanted some beats in the background. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get to business. Yo, have you spoken about Candace Owens and the bench? You know what? To be honest with you, no, I have not spoken on that beef. I have not spoken on that because if you know for what's been going on about that, you know, the owner just went on the BPD podcast and he did a podcast on there, and I wanted to actually listen to his side of the story, see what he had to say before I said something. And then another reason I kind of did want to speak on it, because not too many people know what's going on, and I speak on it because you're here with me, is for the simple fact it's like, I don't know, I kind of think it's like small beef to keep the ratings going. Like after a while, you kind of run out of stories. Candace Owens is pregnant. What do they got going on? You know what I'm saying? You got Ben, and then to be honest with you, and to really think deeper into this stuff, you really got to think like Ben is under a lot of pressure right now with the Hamas-Israel attack. So anything taken out of content like that, you know what I'm saying, thinking that he's not speaking from anger and aggression. So you be like, you know what, I'm gonna let that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let that bypass, you know what I'm saying, because if I'm making good money, fuck what he says. What he said ain't gonna stop my audience, ain't gonna stop my program, it's not gonna stop my progress. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see Candace Owens is taking, because I mean saying shit. Soon as he said it, what did she do next? But it was probably already planned. You see what I'm saying? It was already planned for her to go on the Tucker Carlson show. You see what I'm going? You see the rabbit hole I'm going? So for you to go on Tucker Carlson show, and then if you heard the story, a lot of people didn't even know that was even up there and stuff like that. So it's like, what are you saying? I don't work for you. and you don't like the comments, you know what I'm saying? You're almost forgetting the whole simple fact of the freedom of speech part. And you can't forget the freedom of speech part because the freedom of speech is very important. So therefore, you got to really watch how you come incorrectly or come correctly, however you want to look at that situation. I look at this situation like, hey, it made news, it made controversy, it made headlines, it blew Twitter up. We made an added maybe 50 more new subscribers to us. So I'm gonna keep the ball rolling. I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm just gonna keep making this money. That's how I would play it. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't even make it no big issue unless it's a continuous thing, and then I would do the Candace Owens thing. And you know what Candace Owens like to do? She like to call it out with the evidence. And you cannot tell me, think about it, yo. Think about it. If that happened, if stuff like that, them two going back and forth with evidence upon evidence or talking about some bullshit between each other, or the feud of them two not liking each other, oh my God, they would get hits. Every other podcaster would be on Twitter. Can't wait to see what they say next. I should be bringing up my Twitter feed right now to see what's up on Twitter. You see what I'm saying? It's like when you knew, everybody knew Trump was on Twitter. People slept with their Twitter account open. Twitter did not close when Trump was on Twitter. They could not wait to see what he said next, so they can blow it out of proportion. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I believe they should have took that situation. Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro should have took it like, hey, look, I'm sorry for what I said, but we're going to keep it going. Hopefully we get ratings off of it. You know what I'm saying? I can apologize to you face to face. I can send you some flowers. Congratulations on your new baby and stuff like that. But, you know, is she in like Tennessee somewhere in the Midwest? So yeah, you know, that's somewhere in the Midwest. It really don't matter. I think that's probably the best part about that part. Yeah, I talked about that for a good 10 minutes. Damn. That's what's up. Talked about that for a good 10 minutes. Yeah. That's what I'm going to start doing when I talk about people's subjects, especially a comment. I'm going to leave the comment up there until I'm done explaining myself or what I'm talking about and everything before I take it down so people know that what I'm talking about and discussing. That's right on, ball. I should have probably already known to do that in the first place. So yeah, I cannot share my content on Bookface. That's stupid. I'm in a 6-day hole. I do got to sit up here and make a new commercial because they're killing me about making my commercial. That's one thing I think they're really hitting me for. It's because of my commercial that I had. They didn't like my commercial. Oh no. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time to actually get into a quick story. Well, that didn't work. That didn't work. That did not work out how I thought.
Show your daughter how much you love her with this beautiful gift.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
It says, to my daughter.
Let me say something real quick. Okay, final comment. Because I got to go to my black lawyers next.
It's probably fin to go down. It's probably about to go down. I'm probably about to yell at the screen from the rest of the night out. I'm probably about to get angry, upset. It's probably about to get very verbal up in here. They probably really finna say something that's really gonna piss me off. Because I know when you see this guy right here and he has something to say about Trump, it's not gonna be pretty. Now, this man claims that every time he talks about facts. It's nothing but facts. He's a fact-checking motherfucker. Sorry for cussing. But that's what this man do. He's a fact-checking MF. But oh. He's finna have a meltdown because the Black Lives Matter, one of their leaders, said they might be voting for Trump. Oh. It's gonna be beautiful up in here. I say the man is gonna have a meltdown up in here. You know this man want Trump to spend every 765 days up in jail, rotting for every penny of a crime that he committed here in America with the treasoning. Oh yeah, you know that's what he wants. So let's hear this meltdown. Let's hear.
This is because we're fighting these Trump federal judges
that's
who want to get
important.
rid of the Voting Rights Act. But go ahead.
It's important to understand that. Most importantly,
oh, my bad. I need to put on some Marvin Gaye because this is some bullshit. Go right ahead.
Most importantly, we're trying to pivot off of the Democratic plantation. We're trying to make a pivot from this hold.
How about you pivot to facts?
This hold.
How about you pivot to facts?
That this party has on my people.
How about you pivot to facts?
That's so destructive to my people.
How about
and my
you
community.
pivot to facts?
That's what I pivot to.
You literally.
Now, Trump is the alternative.
No, he's
and
not.
I support him.
Dude, you literally.
I gotta rewind this just to hear what the hell I'm trying to listen to. I might have to go to the actual full coverage of this just to get a better understanding of this right here. What? And let's start all over, y'all, so I can probably hear this a little bit better one more time.
Let me say something real quick.
Okay, final comment. Because I got to go to my black lawyers next. Because we're fighting these Trump federal judges who want to get rid of the Voting Rights Act.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all.
Go ahead.
It's important to understand that.
I gotta look this up.
Most importantly.
Oh, my bad. I need to put on.
Now, the man said, let him say this. He tried to get his speech out. Y'all see him? Hey, I just want to point that out. Hey,
some Marvin Gaye, because this is some bullshit. Go right ahead.
Most importantly, we're trying to pivot off of the Democratic plantation. We're trying to make a pivot from this hold.
How about you pivot to facts?
This hold.
How about you pivot to facts?
That this party has on my people.
How about you pivot to facts?
That's so destructive to my people.
How about
and my
you
community.
pivot to facts?
That's what I pivot to.
You literally.
Now, Trump is the alternative.
No, he's
and
not.
I support him.
Dude, you literally
That's the most important
You literally
thing.
called the January 6 people dissenters. They were domestic terrorists.
I said what? Say that again?
You have been quoted as calling the January 6 folks dissenters when they actually are domestic terrorists?
Well, listen,
you support them?
I stand in solidarity with any American brother or sister, like I said from the very beginning.
You stand in solidarity with the Oath Keepers?
That's going through hard times.
Do you stand in solidarity with the Oath Keepers? Mark,
that's because
do
I don't
you
take no
stand in
pleasure in any
solidarity with-
American.
All right. Before we get into this, y'all, I had to find the whole clip of it. Shout out to Black Conservative on YouTube. Please go check the dude out, y'all. Do have good exclusive, and I just wanted to hear the whole video. I'm not caring about what nobody said. I want to break down the video. I want to hear this conversation with you guys and hear why a black man that paraded the streets with Black Lives Matter is now saying he's a Trump supporter because he knows that Joe Biden has fallen off his rockers. He knows that Joe Biden is not who he say he is. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know that, and I know that. We know we got to get to the bottom of this. You know we do. And I gotta see who's getting screwed. I gotta see this, y'all. Please bear with me. Because that was the end. I want to hear the beginning. I want to see how this started off.
The 2024 presidential election, Donald Trump leader of polls on the Republican side. President Joe Biden, of course, on the Democratic side. It's likely to be a rematch from 2020 when Biden beat Trump. A co-founder of a Black Lives Matter chapter in Rhode Island says that Donald Trump has done more for Black folks than any other president, and actually he is the choice. Mark Fisher is that individual. Mark joins us right now on the show. Mark, glad to have you here. So first and foremost, when you made an assessment about this campaign, and you basically said nobody is good.
That's right.
Okay, explain.
Well, I mean, it's self-explanatory. Everybody else sucks, I said, to quote myself. And, you know, when you look at who we have sitting in the White House right now, I said he's a deep disappointment. He's let me down. He's let my community down. The whole Democratic Party is a complete disappointment. And I think that as an independent, I will endorse Donald Trump as the best candidate that we have.
Why is he the best?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. Not going to lie to you. Not going to lie to you. How he said that up there, it's like he got a gun to his head. Do anybody feel that vibe? Do you feel that vibe? Please put down in the comment. I'm going to rewind just a little bit. Look at his reaction of how he's explaining himself. Look at his choice of words. When you mostly hear Trump supporter, we hitting you with facts of why. This is why. This, and this. Border crisis. Giving money to the Black funds. Cleaning up the streets. Bringing jobs here. You see what I'm saying? Facts, things. Some stimulus checks for people that want to hear that, but that's not one of the points. Stimulus check, policies, building a wall, no war for 4 years. This guy right here, I'm like Martin. Like, do you mean what you say, or is somebody telling you to do this? How much is they paying you? And I'm not even saying the Trump party. I'm not saying the Trump party. Trump probably has nothing to do with this. I promise you that. But I feel like somebody's like, bro, I need you to do this because this is something that has to happen type stuff. Listen.
Independent, I will endorse Donald Trump as the best candidate that we have.
Why is he the best?
Well, because he's somebody who I would consider a strong man. I consider him somebody who would give us respect on the world stage.
You say we don't have respect on the world stage?
I feel like it's waning. I feel like
it's what?
I feel like it's when we have somebody like Joe Biden as the head of state representing us globally, I don't think it's the same as if it's Donald Trump representing us.
President Joe Biden was able to pull back the NATO coalition, which Donald Trump actually splintered during his 4 years. That played a role in terms of what we see happening in with Ukraine and Russia. We have also seen, again, European leaders talk about his leadership. So explain that, because obviously international leaders except for the dictators, they had a totally different view of the foreign policy of the United States under Trump and Biden.
Well, fundamentally, they both come from a different perspective. When you look at somebody like Donald Trump, he's America first, make America.
Okay, everything he's saying, I feel. I'm just not liking how he's looking down. I don't like how he's sweating. I don't like how I don't believe him. I don't care what you say. He needs to say something to make me believe that what he's saying is truthful. I don't believe him. I don't believe his story. I'm just being honest with y'all. If you believe his story, let me know. I don't. I really, really don't.
Great again. Joe Biden is a globalist from a globalist camp.
How?
He's just said a quote. See, those are quotes staring off into space.
How is Trump America make it great again when, if you look at Donald Trump, even before he got in, he's been doing business all across the country, doing Saudi Arabia, doing China, and all of his deals since he got out of the White House. So how is he a Make America First when that's not how he's operated in his business all of these years?
Okay, well, when you look at the persecution that he's facing, 91 felonies, 91.
So what, you say he should have been indicted?
That's not what I said. I said,
No, you call it persecution, which means that he is being targeted. How is he being persecuted?
Well, Letitia James ran on getting Trump. That was her whole campaign motto. We're going to get Trump. Am I wrong?
The judge in New York has already ruled against them that they actually were inflating the value of their property.
Okay.
Now the trial is going on. No, but you said he's being persecuted. How is he being persecuted? Is he being persecuted in Georgia, where 3 of his attorneys, they actually have already pled guilty in that particular case for their role in the 2020 presidential election in Georgia?
Yes, they did. They pled guilty.
Right. So how's he being persecuted, though?
Because they're trying to use them to get him.
No. How is he being persecuted? Did he not, based upon, according to District Attorney Fani Willis, that Donald Trump tried to get officials in Georgia to, frankly, change the results of the election?
Look, I could get you to jump off a bridge or to try to jump off a bridge. And if you jump off a bridge, am I responsible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's an easy and dumb question, especially if you're caught, especially if it's recorded. Yes. You provoked a person to jump off the edge, you're going to get the consequences behind that. That was a dumb question. But did Trump try to get people to change the election down in Georgia? No. He asked people to look for something that he felt was out there. It's a difference to look for something that you feel that is not out there, and then to look for something that you feel that is out there. Trump actually felt that it was out there waiting on him. That's how he felt. That's what he was looking for. That was his meaner behind looking for the 27,700 and some odd votes that he was looking for. That's what he mean by that. That's what I'm saying. But you wouldn't see it like that if you're not a Trump supporter. You think that he's trying to get people to do something that's illegal. I'm gonna move somewhere in the middle of this conversation somewhere and see what's going on. We're just not gonna just watch the whole thing.
Smorgasbord of
Mark,
BS.
you still, but hold on. Republican Governor Brian Kemp endorse Trump?
I don't know.
Yes, he did. Did the Republican Lieutenant Governor endorse Trump?
I don't know.
Did the Republican Secretary of State endorse Trump? Yes. So again, I'm confused here. All of these Republicans endorsed Donald Trump, yet all these Republicans won. He didn't. He's saying, oh, it's fraud.
So, like I said, when you look at the government, both parties.
Hold on, no. Say again.
Democrat and Republican.
Mark, you mentioned persecution, and there are 4 cases. You mentioned
especially the Democratic Party.
91. Hold on. You mentioned
They still on persecution. Okay, let's go deeper. I'm trying to see something different. I want a whole different subject. Commercial.
For starters, because this is important as an educated man, and $250 million annually has been allocated to HBCUs, which is big because I went to Hampton. No, it's not a lie. No, it's not a lie.
Stop. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
And minority serving schools.
I'm sorry.
But it's all together. It's for people of color.
Let me ask you a question, Mark.
90 million of it went to black schools.
Mark,
and not only that,
Mark, let me ask you a question.
it was about to be expired. He took the initiative to not let it expire. And not only that,
Mark, you're wrong.
Give it a 10-year stay where it was being done every year. He said, why do we have to keep coming back every year to get money?
Mark, what you just said right now is a lie.
What am I wrong?
Let me prove you.
Prove me wrong.
The program that you're talking about started under President George W. Bush.
The president and CEO of the United Negro Fund thanked him publicly.
Will you please listen? See, again, no. When you're operating in an alternative world, I'm giving you for real facts. Let me say it again.
He did not thank him publicly.
Mark, listen.
The United Negro Fund president and CEO, Mr. Lomax, did not thank him publicly.
The program you're speaking of started under President George W. Bush. It continued under President Barack Obama. It expired. What you do not know is that Donald Trump zeroed that program out of his budget. It was Congressman Almond Adams of North Carolina who put it back in the budget. She was the co-chair of the Congressional HBCU caucus. Then it went to the United States Senate. Donald Trump, let me tell you again, Mark.
Signed off on it.
No, he did not sign off on it. Again, Donald Trump's budget, which he submitted to Congress, removed the money. Congress put it back in, led by Alma Adams. Now, do you know who broke that thing down? A gentleman named Walter Kimbrough. Do you know who Walter Kimbrough is? Two-time HBCU president who detailed it, who was actually in that meeting in the local office when Trump was there. So what you're sitting on, you're saying, oh, $250 million. Let me ask you this question. How much money have HBCUs gotten in the last 3 years from the Biden-Harris administration?
I don't know, but I never paid $10 for eggs or $5 for gas.
What school did you say you went to?
I never paid $10 for eggs or $5 for gas.
Mark, don't try to change the subject.
No, I'm just telling you. You're talking about the economy. Under Trump, it was booming.
Mark, I'm asking you again.
And black unemployment was at a historic all-time low.
HBCU.
I like how he makes sure he corrects him on everything, but when he asks us a question mark, it's not validated. Then you're trying to validate what school he went to. Is gas price high? Yes or no? Is egg prices high? Yes or no? If you're going to blame it on the war and the funding from the Democratic Party, or are you going to fund it from the Trump administration?
You want to talk about numbers?
We're going to stay on HBCUs. What school you went to again?
I went to Hampton for a year.
Oh, you went to Hampton.
And then I went to North Point Bible College in Haverhill, Mass.
So let me ask you this question, Mark. You said Trump allocated $250 million to Black and Hispanic serving institutions. About 90.
You're reading it.
No. I don't have to read because I got it up here. You say about 90 million of that went to HBCUs, right? That's what you say, correct?
That's correct. Mark, that is the recognized information.
Mark, are you
consensus
aware?
Information.
Are you aware? In the last 3 years under Biden-Harris, $6.5 billion has gone to HBCUs, not Hispanic serving institutions. HBCU, $6.5 billion. So you held up $90 million under Trump and $6.5 billion under Biden-Harris, but you say Trump is better for HBCU?
You're telling me.
Do you need the proof?
You're telling me Joe Biden.
Do you want the proof?
Show the proof. Show the proof. Show the proof. Show the proof. Show the proof.
I'm sorry. Do you want the proof?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Here's the deal.
To HBCUs.
Oh no. Yes.
He can't even. He can't even put together reparations.
I gotta look this up. How much money did Joe Biden administration give to HBCU?
Permission. Why would he do that?
And a matter of fact,
he's such a flip flop.
Hold up, wait. Oh, here we go. You went to
he's
Hampton,
such a
right?
liar.
You went to Hampton, right?
He's such a duplicitous.
Did you go to Hampton? Did you go to Hampton?
That's why he picked the vice president.
Did you go to Hampton?
Answer the damn
anybody
question.
else.
Did
But who
you
he
go
picked?
to? Did
The
you
perfect
go?
choice for
Did you
him.
go to Hampton?
Because they're both just as duplicitous.
Did you go to Hampton? You say you went to
Equally.
Hampton, right?
Two peas in a pod.
You went to Hampton, right?
She's Indian.
You went to
after
Hampton,
the
right?
HBCU
You went to
tours,
Hampton,
but
this is why you love Trump. Because you're doing the same nonsense he do. You bring up something, then you switch topics.
You told me you was going to show me. I said I'd love to see it.
Mark, I'm walking you through it.
I'm waiting,
I
bro.
told you point blank. Hampton University, I'm going to tell you how much Hampton actually got. Hampton University, $48.7 billion under Cap 1, 4.2 under CARES Act, 9.8 under CARES Act.
No.
You're
6
million
telling
under
me
CARES Act.
when did this happen?
12 million.
When?
No, hold on. American
It
Rescue
does
Plan,
says
last 3 years.
it does says right here that invested over $7 billion into HBCUs, which included $3.6 billion HBCUs through the American Rescue Plan, COVID relief, 1.6 capital funds, debt relief at 45% public, $1.7 billion went to grants and refunds. A $50 million grant. So you're right. I mean, so
and to what
American Rescue Plan 2, 21.
Look,
university.
You're reading numbers.
Wait.
What is that? What source is that?
Department of Education.
Okay. And when did this happen?
The last 3 years.
The last 3 years, each year.
Each year.
Okay.
The total amount that your university.
Okay, but you're telling me that
wait.
still doesn't equate
Mark, stop.
to 10 years
Mark,
worth
listen,
of
Mark, listen.
$95 million.
Mark, that's a lie. No,
Joe
I'm
Schmo.
Mark. Why is this guy up here representing us?
Joe Blow.
I think Martin goes literally out here on purpose to find people that he can go destroy, so he can humiliate them, so he can try to not so he can make a name for him, because he been in news, he done did a lot of things, he is established. But this interview right here is horrendous, very horrendous, very hard to watch, because dude is getting ate the fuck up by this boy, by this young man.
I'm throwing
You're asking me questions and I'm answering them.
No, you're not answering. What you're doing is you're doing what Trump is doing. You're just making shit up.
So there's no
Dude, the platinum plan was a plan. It was never enacted.
Exactly. I know.
And he also said,
I know that.
And Trump said,
you know why it wasn't enacted?
Why?
Because of the black drove of people who went and got this guy elected.
No, actually,
the droves of blacks who were stuck
first of all,
on
the plan
Democratic
was a
party.
joke. The plan was a joke because
to get this guy elected.
The plan was a joke because it specifically said it was going to do what? $500 billion in contracts? Let me ask you this question. How was the total amount of contracts the federal government gives out every year?
Okay, so
Mark, I'm asking you a question. What's the total amount of contracts the federal government gives out every year?
I don't know.
It's $560 billion. So you trying to tell me that the total amount of contracts the federal government awards every year to everybody is $560 billion, and Trump was going to award $500 billion of black people? Are you literally out of your mind?
So, like I was saying,
answer the question.
Now, opportunity zones.
Oh my God.
Also a low-income community incentivized plan. That
I call the Trump White House. Nice try, Mark. I call the Trump White House.
Proposed to revitalize the inner city by giving business owners, developers, and property owners.
And guess what, Mark? I had a pastor.
Tax breaks.
Mark, let me help you
capital
out.
gains.
Let me help you out, Mark.
To pump life into our dead economies and cities.
I don't know what the hell you read. No. But bro,
that's what it is.
You are literally.
That's what.
All he wants to do is talk over him, so we're not gonna get nowhere for a conversation for us who's wrong, who's right, what's going on. Let's see if we can go to the end statement or something like we was where we picked up on the other channel.
So you know what?
This is what I
That's
find
what
to be
I'm
funny.
dealing with in my community.
This is what I find to be funny.
But I still love my people anyway.
This is what I find to be funny. I'm gonna leave it on this one here. You kept mentioning.
I love them anyway.
No.
Roland.
You kept mentioning.
I still go to war.
Mark.
I still go to battle.
Okay.
They could have stopped that like that. That could have never happened. But why?
You're a domestic terrorist.
Well, listen.
You support them?
I stand on my people.
How about you pivot to
That's
facts?
so destructive to my people.
How about
and my
you
community.
pivot to facts?
That's what I pivot.
Because we're fighting these Trump federal judges
Well, that's
who want to get
important.
rid of the Voting Rights
That's
Act. But go ahead.
All right.
Not recited any facts.
And historical sources,
Mark,
empirical evidence,
Mark,
what
you
the
ain't
facts are.
Mark,
That's what I
Mark,
can do.
Mark,
I
you
can't
ain't- Mark,
speak for him.
Mark, I feel for you, brother. I know you've gone down some rabbit
How many
holes,
times have we
but listen,
said Mark,
you ain't
Mark,
cited any
Mark?
facts. You haven't cited any of that. What you've thrown is stuff out that's easily disproven. Easily.
Let me say something real quick.
Okay, final comment. Because I got to go to my black lawyers next.
This is what we picked up on the other show real quick to make me like, hold on, let me see this whole thing because something is just not right about him actually coming on her out of all places.
Because
He
we're
probably
fighting
could have
these
went.
Trump federal judges
that's
who want to get rid of the Voting Rights Act. But go ahead.
He better not go to the PBD podcast and talk nowhere else either. Mark Fisher.
It's important to understand that. Most importantly,
My bad. I need to put on some Marvin Gaye because this is some bullshit. Go right ahead.
Most importantly, we're trying to pivot off of the Democratic plantation. We're trying to make a pivot from this hold.
How about you pivot to facts?
This hold.
How about you pivot to facts?
That this party has on my people.
How about you pivot to
That's
facts?
so destructive to my people.
How about
and my
you?
How about you let him talk? This is another reason why he probably get ratings too, because he loved cutting people off. He loved jumping down their throat. Let the man talk, even if you disagree with them. I talk to people a lot of times. I disagree with them, but I let them talk. I sit there, I let them talk. I let them have a conversation. Why? So when I conversate, they can respectively listen to what I have to say. And if they can't do that, then we cannot have a conversation. We're not going to get nowhere, period. Even if I'm wrong or right, you didn't even give me a chance to explain myself.
Pivot to facts.
That's what I pivot to.
You literally.
Now, Trump is the alternative.
No, he's
And
not.
I support him.
Dude, you literally
That's the most important
You literally
thing.
called the January 6 people dissenters. They were domestic terrorists.
I said what? Say that again?
You have been quoted as calling the January 6 folks dissenters when they actually are domestic terrorists.
Well, listen.
You support them?
I stand in solidarity with any American brother or sister, like I said from the very beginning.
You stand in solidarity with the Oath Keepers?
That's going through hard
Do you
times.
stand in solidarity with the Oath Keepers? Mark,
because
do
I
you
don't take no
stand in
pleasure in any
solidarity with-
American brother.
Mark,
This
Mark,
is the thing.
I'm asking you a question.
I know how
Do
people
you
feel.
stand
And
in solidarity with the Oath Keepers?
Listen,
Yes or no?
I have empathy for Black people, right? Because how do you think I feel in my
stand in solidarity
community?
with the Proud
I have
Boys?
been castigated throughout my community and
Say,
family
dog.
and friends. So here's the thing, but I know how they feel. I understand. And guess what? Because they hate Trump. But guess what? There's no future in that. There's no future in that. I know how you feel.
No, ain't no future in this country if that lying, narcissistic insurrectionist is allowed back in. You literally have called the January 6 people dissenters. These are people who were domestic terrorists. These are people who were angry that Black people voted. Donald Trump kept trashing Black people when he would say Atlanta, Philadelphia, Milwaukee, and Detroit. You had a Republican. I'm not done.
You're making such a broad stroke.
No, I'm not. I'm
Just like they did at BLM and in Summer of Love. Every BLM supporter is a rioter and a looter
Donald
and
Trump
an
literally
anarchist.
said, okay.
It's the same thing.
So you think the people who be convicted, they should be let free?
Yes.
No, I think that there's a justice system, and I think they're going through the like all my people had to.
System.
Like all my people had to. Doesn't make.
When you say all your people, but all your Black Lives Matter people didn't get locked up like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you had Antifa people up in there. You had the FBI working in there. There's been too many stories that goes behind all this rioting and stuff when it comes to rioting. So we can't say who, what, when, where, why, what, and nothing when it comes to all of that. That was interesting. I just wanted to play a couple of clips, you know what I'm saying, go through that to show because I was interested. I heard that dude, what was his name? Mark Fisher. How did he run Black Lives Matter? Who the fuck gave Black Lives Matter to him? Like, why the fuck did they give Black Lives Matter to you, bro? Anyway, yeah, he just went on that show and got trash. He got humiliated. I bet you there are probably nobody that's going to talk about that. But if somebody does talk about that, they are probably going to talk about how bad and trash he just got trashed on that show. Flat the fuck out. I'm here to say that I hope that doesn't happen again. I hope that doesn't happen again. That was horrible. Like, you got to know what you're going and what type of background, what type of podcast you're going on, what type of information you need to have, what type of format that you need to come with. Do you need to come hardcore? Can you relax and sit? You know, Vivi Remy Swami and Martin. Now that would be awesome because you couldn't play Vivi like that. You couldn't do him like that. He probably wouldn't go on the show because he already know that you're not gonna let him out talk him. So he's probably not gonna let that ride. He's gonna go somewhere where it's gonna be open conversation where you can talk about the party. Now, I do need to see if that's ever happened, because if that conversation went down, which I'm not saying that Vivi Ramaswamy would ever deny going on there. He would. I do believe he would. But I need to see if that really happened. If that boy went on, because I know he capping. If y'all looking at me, you know I'm pistol packing. I put it on the shelf and guess they reacting. Got a fully loaded, automatically put it on the shelf, and then I tell it I'm put it in. I tell it I'm telling everybody when I do, because I did it. I don't do it because I do it, and I get right back into it. I'm the dangerous mind going down. I don't know if y'all getting down. Look around, it's the boy getting down. I'm not coming around unless it's lightning in town. This is lightning in town, then it's frightening around. I don't come now unless you come. Look around. Boy, you better duck down, cause them bullets ain't got no names right now. Come now. I like that violin up in there. True indeed, smoking weed, always get indeed. Everybody want me to run up and they did run up on the mall. I can call y'all at all. Y'all won't pick up and I call in the star. I will ball for all of y'all. I don't even know if y'all will accept my call when I fall. Nobody there to pick me up when I get up. I'm starting up, I'm picking up like what is up. I never gonna get up without you. I just always need myself. I was always smoking weed because it's always good for your health. I just need a little bit oil just to take another dab. I be rapping all this shit like I'm back to back a grab. About to back a grab and grab that shit. I grab it all, I put it all in how I do it like I'm standing up at the mall. I'm about to ball, and if I can, I'm about to do it with I wanna. Smoking all this shit, that's why I smoke the marijuana. I wanna do it like this, and y'all say I'm about like that. I don't even give a fuck, but y'all know that I take strap. I say pity, patty, manny, man. I know too many niggas that want me in the can. That damn, I'm the man. I don't think y'all understand. I done came in too many times and I already had a plan. Smoke a little weed and talk about little politics. I'm politicking when I'm ticking, cause y'all got me ticking off. I'm so mad when I'm ticking off. I come in like harder sauce. If y'all put it in that pot, you know that white guy like that hard. They be sniffing, pipping, I just tripping. I just wanna go and back, and I'm just tracking, I'm just stacking. Y'all just think that I was acting. Yeah. Boy, that's that old gooch, boy.
Want to know? I took my business to the next level. It's simple. It's Shopify.
That's how you know if old Gooch is clone. We was talking about that in the beginning. If you want to know if that nigga Gucci Man clone or not, nigga, ask that nigga to rap old Gooch. Ask that nigga to rap old Gooch. If he can't rap the old Gucci way, then yeah, that nigga clone. We need that nigga. I need you to rap old Gucci Man way. Just one good time. Bust a old Gucci Man rap flow. Man, I need that shit to be busting. You know what I'm saying? Because especially when you had man, y'all, this is like, man. I know you put the headphones on. I remember, boy, back in the day, I used to yell on this podcast. I was like, boy, y'all don't put on the headphones. Boy, y'all don't put on them headphones because we up here bobbing our head. We up here thriving and chilling. We up here dealing. What is y'all willing? Come on now. This is the Burn Live Show, man. We marijuana keeping y'all connected. Hashtagging these red eyes, changing the viewers. I red, keep it underage, smoking off social media. I'm always killing myself for your entertainment. Hey. I'm not the best podcast, but I try to be heavenly, smelling like some heavenly, neverly, everly after. I'm just coming like a raptor. I can't be preaching like a pastor because I ain't just trying to give no contemplate. Y'all tripping, I'm eating, y'all repeating. I'm just seeking where everybody sees a demon. They putting little numbers on the back of the head. And when they die, I just leave my bread to my little kids, to my loved ones. I hope everybody see the rising sun. These beats be banging. If I can just get like 30 beats that's like this in a row, boy, I swear to God, bro, I'll be in this motherfucker like. I wouldn't even talk. I wouldn't even have to talk. I'd just be in this motherfucker dancing. I already got one person that want to come over and want to sit here and want to freaking stand up and do a podcast. I'm like, okay, who wants to do a podcast, man? I'm just trying to sit here and get it in. Talk about things that matter. But also, if I want to sit here and just have a good conversation, sit here, relax with you guys and chill out and have it all out. Thank you. Especially when I got the music in the background, I can help myself. Oh. All right, this is what it sounds like when it's too loud. And the sad thing about this part is, bro, I promise y'all, I'm gonna go to the next beat, and that motherfucker is not gonna be no headbanger like that. It's not. I promise you, it's not. What? What did I see? I want to try this one right here. Why is it don't be no headbanger?
Hey, yo, Mo, I'm fucking with this.
This motherfucker sound chopped and screwed. Nope. Woo! Pedro, I got another one. Step your game up, head up. I want to sit up. I couldn't even get my head up. I gotta push up. Harry niggas need to catch up. They better pit up. I'm put up and let they keep their head up. Put me up, put them on the little strings and give them all contact. Just peel them right there. They want to all fall back. I don't want y'all to be like the dividends. I want you to be like my money and want to be my friend. Stack you all up and we can go to all the places. I be having the fun and the lights seeing faces. Smiling and frowning, but we be clowning, boy. I be rounding, boy. I surround the story. I mean, it's hot, but it's like it's playing. You want that beat that I don't know, it's gotta do something, it's gotta say something. That beat was good, but it was like they kept it simple. Like I'm gonna keep the beat real simple and easy. I ain't gonna make it too complex. Yeah. Okay. This little million with a little bit more. This million with a little bit more beating to it, banging. Burn live, yeah, I'm about to stay alive. Smoke another bun of five. Well, I'm about to smoke a six, pick a chicks, nigga, I'm about to hit a lick, pull a chick, hit a prick, nigga, about to buzz a hip, bring my chick back to the crib, and you know I'm about to stack them, pistol packing, I'm reacting, got and everybody checking with the chopper popping, and I put them on the red and pocket, I don't pop them, but I stop them like. Put them on, put Patron, and I'm about to get it on, pat that on. When I pack and put her in a swisher sweet, that is sweet. I'm unique, nigga, you know it. She's a freak, put her on her. Proud of mine, and I don't start on with that old baby mama. Got the people wanna pop up on the chopper. I don't wanna put them sleep and let that tootie so unique. I'm a freak, and let them get in between the sheet. I'm so neat. I be up the chain, she be up the brain. She just be giving me brain like the boy that's switching lane. Hey, that beat was banging. That's why it's short. It's always the bustin' banging beats that be short. You be like, what's going on, man? Why the bustin' banging beats gotta be short? But that beat was hot, man. You know what? That was fun. I like messing with. I just like hearing instrumentals like that, like talking about things that matter, smoking weed, chilling with you guys. That's what we do. That's what we do. But yeah, but I know it's about that time to go. I'm not finna hold on. I'm not finna waste y'all time. I'm not finna act like it's 1,000,007 things to do. I appreciate hanging out with you guys. It's been fun. It's been awesome. It's been one hell of a ride. YouTube, Facebook, we've been holding it down, baby. Until next time, until tomorrow or next week. So sweet. Have a good day, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whenever time you watch this. Peace.